All right, y'all have to bear with me, man. The voice is starting to go. The pollen, it has returned, and I am loving it. All right, so it's sinus season for your boy. Bear with me. I'm just even happy enough that we were able to do this video because yesterday I wouldn't be able to record because I had no voice. So, sinus people out there, I feel your pain, but we're going to get through it again, I think. All right, let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? What is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, you got one more time, DEDRICKHICKSJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully, everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Of course, it's positive energy, and it's positive vibes only. All right, so we're back today with my favorite video to do each and every week, and that is the weekly rotation video. All right, so this is week 157. Covering every fragrance that I wore during the week of March the 9th. All right, so dope week. We debuted 2 new fragrances, revisited some classics, and just overall, I mean, I think I had a really dope week. All right, the weather this week was kind of up and down. We had some nice classic spring weather, but we did have 2 days in there where we were back in the low 40s. And didn't get out of the 60s, so I took advantage of a little bit of a cooler weather there with one particular fragrance, which is one of my absolute favorites. So let's go ahead and jump in. Up first on Sunday. Sunday was the last day of the weekend, getting ready to head back to work. And typically on those Sundays, chilling, man, doing laundry, running some errands. Had to go round to my mom's and help her build her computer and stuff like that. So just kind of moving around on Sunday. And this is just one of my favorite DNAs, period. And I've been wearing this one a lot more to the gym. But I decided just to wear this all day on Sunday from the house of Chanel. We have Bleu de Chanel, the EDT. Bleu de Chanel, the EDT. All right. The EDP and the Parfum get all the love. I understand it. But this is where it started. To me, this is a game changer. DNA, especially when you're talking blue fragrance styles, this is the elite of the elite when it comes to the DNA, and I just love everything about it. The citrus plays on here. For it to be a fresh year, it has some dense qualities to it with the woods. Like I said, very fresh, very bright, some woods actions to it as well. Just very versatile. Whatever you want to do, you can do with this fragrance. And for me, it was just a vibe, man. It was a vibe, just kind of maneuvering throughout my day. Solid performance with the EDT. I get around that standardized, 6, maybe 5 to 7 hours of performance here. But I don't wear this for, this particular one. I don't wear this particular one for, earth-shattering compliments and things. You could get compliments. Matter of fact, my mom said I smell good, so there you go. But this is one for me. It's versatile, utility, Swiss Army knife, and I just enjoy the DNA. I love the DNA, and it's just really dope to kind of revisit where it all started. On Sunday from the house of Chanel, we went with the Bleu de Chanel, the EDT, and this is the big 5-ounce bottle, man. Big 5-ounce bottle. I got about a little more than a quarter left of the EDT, but honestly, when I'm done with this one, I probably won't get it again. So this will probably be my last bottle of the EDT because of what the Parfum does for me. All right, up next, back to the office, and I love this stuff. This is the best of the line. It's the most well-rounded, smooth, refined take on the DNA to date, in my opinion, and it just works for the office, man. Boss-like, money-like. It's just dope, man. From the house of Hermes, we have Terre d'Hermes, the Parfum. Terre d'Hermes, the Parfum. I mean, the DNA is a gentleman's classic, but with this particular take in comparison to the EDT and the Eau Intense Vetiver, this is very smooth and refined. That grapefruit, citrus, earthy tones, vetiver sharpness, like everything that's associated with the DNA. Because the thing I really like about the line, one of the things I really like, is that the note breakdowns are different. There are subtle changes from the EDT to the Eau Intense and to the Parfum, but you can tell the difference. Is it redundant to have them all? Probably, But for me, this is one of my favorite DNAs, especially in my line of work that I do and how I represent myself on a day-to-day basis. So again, huge fan of this. I love it. It is not for everybody. Get your nose on it. Don't blind buy this or anything. See for yourself. But this is one for me personally. Like if my collection needed to be stripped down and probably, I'm keeping, 20 bottles of what I have, this is going to be one of them. From the House of Hermes, we have Terre d'Hermes Parfum. Terre d'Hermes Parfum. This stuff is excellent. The DNA is excellent. Great stuff. All right, moving on to Tuesday. Man, we got a blast of cool weather for us down here in Florida. Like I said, the lows were in the 40s. And the highs, we barely got out of, barely got up to the mid 60s. So I work very, very early in the morning. So I'm getting the brunt of that cool air. And I had to take advantage. And we're one of my personal favorites. From the House of Parfums de Marly, we went with Leighton Exclusive. Leighton Exclusive. I love this stuff. Love the original Leighton. Love it. I have a bottle. Love it. But this is it for me, man. This is heavier. This is darker. It's spicier. It's just outstanding. More mature style on the DNA. It is fantastic, man. I enjoy this all day long. I get great performance out of this fragrance. I did receive a compliment very early on in my day once I got into my office in my building. And it's just one of those ones for me personally. And Leighton is great. I think for me these days, Leighton is a fun fragrance. If I'm going out to like Top Golf or a birthday party or something of fun, if I'm just kind of in that mode, I'll wear Leighton. But this is more, boss-like type of vibe with Leighton. And it's really, really good, man. Fantastic fragrance. So happy to have it. The exclusive line is great from Parfums de Marly, but this is one of my all-time favorites. From the House of Parfums de Marly, on a cooler Tuesday, we went with the Leighton Exclusive to the office. All right, up next, I told y'all at the end of the Electimus live stream, I was getting a bottle. Well, I end up getting two. And these two that I absolutely love. I know I might be a little bit late to the party, but that's cool. Better late than never. But this is stellar stuff. This is stellar. From the House of Electimus on Wednesday, we went with Imperium. Imperium on Wednesday. I love Electimus, man. I love the bottles. I love what I was smelling from the Discovery set. And Imperium is an excellent creation. And it is true, like they were saying, it is Creed Aventus and Nishane Ani blended up like they had a baby. Here you go. Oh man, the opening on this thing is just so beautiful. The transition of this fragrance as it does its magic is excellent. I enjoyed this wearing, man. This is going to be a fragrance that I talk about when we start talking about those versatile videos, those to the office videos, those just everyday great wears. Here we go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I was late to the party, like I said before, but really happy to really get into Electimus and really happy to have Imperium. And I loved it so much when I got home. I would usually work around, around an 8 to 9 hour range. So when I get home, whatever fragrance that I have on that day is, you start to become really mildly, faint, especially to the skin. But I refreshed myself for just the rest of the day. I came home, put 2 more sprays on each side of my neck and then 1 on my chest again when I was just kind of, finishing up the rest of the day. And yeah, this is good. On Wednesday, from the House of Electimus, we went with Imperium. Imperium. Love everything about the house, man. Everything about the house, all right? On Thursday, that spring-like weather returned. And this is one you'll see in the future, upcoming video when we're talking more spring fragrances. And this is just a classic for the spring for me. It's just a classic for the spring. From the House of Chanel, we went with Allure Homme Sport, Eau Extreme. Eau Extreme. Citruses, mint, vanilla, woods is what you get here. Off my skin, the citrus vanilla mint blend is outstanding. This is one of the only mint fragrances that I really enjoy. It's not the most natural smelling mint, but it's close enough compared to some of the other synthetic mentholy, toothpastey mints that I've come across that I just can't do, but I can definitely do this. And I've been wearing this fragrance for a few years now and just have a really great appreciation for it. And just for me, in the springtime. This is when I really wear these. Now you can wear this anytime you want, but during the spring, this stuff really shines, man. And like I said, I really like the mint, vanilla, citrus play on this fragrance. It's very easy to wear, mass appealing. People are gonna love how you smell if you have this on. But for me personally, it starts with me. I enjoy this. This is a win for me. And if I get a compliment along the way, great. If I don't, great. This is just a staple in my collection, especially for the spring season. It's a classic. A lot of y'all know about it, but I'll be talking a little bit more about it in some upcoming content for the spring. But this stuff is fire. On Thursday, beautiful day. Spring-like weather all day long, mid 50s, not getting out the 70s. Perfect. From the house of Chanel, Allure Homme Sport or Extreme on Thursday. On Friday, debuted another fragrance. I just put up my first impressions of this fragrance. And this is a house that I've enjoyed over the past year or so. But they have gone the route of an original creation. And my goodness, they got them one. This stuff is really good. From the house of Yomalel, we went with Solar on Friday. You know, after wearing it and after doing the video, spending a couple more days with it, this is just going to be one of the best masculine, big dog, boss-like fragrances that you'll get your nose across. The spices, the woods, the freshness, the zesty, grindy citrus that you get from the grapefruit in the opening. The woods come off really dry. The oud in here adds an additional layer of like a heavy woodsy tone. Commander-in-Chief is the theme of the fragrance, and it's outstanding. You can go see my video that I just put up a couple of days ago about this fragrance. And to the office, this is going to shine. And for me, I say it all the time, my uniform daily, button down, slacks, hard bottoms, and a boss fragrance like this really amplifies what I'm going for on a day-to-day basis when I'm going in to handle business. And this stuff is spectacular. All my masculine kings out there, my masculine gentlemen out there who want to tap into more of that type of vibe, this is for you. It ain't for everybody. I know Yomalel gets a lot of love for their inspired content and their inspired fragrances, and rightfully so. But this ain't that. This ain't that. Sample. But it's just one for the kings. It's one for the kings, man. From the house of Yomalel on Friday, we went with Solar. Crazy performance, beast mode performance, projection, outstanding stuff. Outstanding. Up next, this fragrance has moved into one of the greatest designer fragrances of all time, in my opinion. It's in my top 10 ever for designer fragrance releases. Yes. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL, myself, the EDP. It's official, man. I've been flirting with it for a little while, but God, it's official, man. I just love the orange blossom, the amber, the freshness, the woods. I love this EDP. I'm not a fan of the Le Parfum. I don't like what the patchouli does off my skin, but the EDP, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, just throughout the day, I'm just enjoying my fragrance. I was complimented a handful of times throughout the day. I had to work on Saturday, and it was a pretty long day on Saturday at the office. So it was windy, breezy, windy, cool. It was a just dope weather day, and the transition from moving in and out of the day, smelling my own sillage and my own scent trail was just outstanding. Top 10 designer of all time. Don't debate me. I am not available for your debate. Go debate whoever else that is available for you to do so. But for me personally, YSL myself, EDP is top 10 designer all time. Yeah. Okay, we're good. All right, cool. On Saturday, I love this stuff. It is great. Love it. From the house of Yves Saint Laurent, we have YSL myself, the EDP. Not the Le Parfum, the EDP. All right. So there you have it. That was my weekly rotation, man, covering every fragrance for March 9th. Great week. Debuted some dope fragrances. A kind of nice little blended mix for me. Some masculine wears, some fun wears, some all-time greats. Just a really dope week. But of course, what did you guys wear? I want to know. What did y'all wear? What was your rotation? I love when y'all put y'all rotations, man. Love it. Love the conversation. Love how y'all analyze your own rotation throughout the week. It's my favorite comments to read because y'all put me on stuff. Y'all also, ignite the idea to revisit some stuff. And I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan of the weekly rotation comments for sure. So appreciate y'all for taking the time to let me know what you wore. Look forward to me chopping up with y'all in the comments. All right. So until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. It's positive energy. It's positive vibes. It's positive vibes only. And remember, what you put onto this world, it's exactly what you are going to get back. Hopefully we clear up soon. Sinuses, all kind of stuff's going on. It's just that time of year, man. My kids, my wife, we're all just horse. All that's going on. All that's going on. But we're here, all right? And really enjoyed being here once again for you guys. All right. So appreciate y'all. Remember, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. Peace, y'all. Splacker, splacker, splacker. Now I'm just rambling. Dedrick, you should have cut the video off. You should have just cut it off. Peace, y'all. We'll do better next time. Splack.